Warning, this podcast contains spoilers. And Cylons. Hello everyone, and welcome to the ASOTV podcast for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D, Season 4, Episode 8, The Laws of Inferno Dynamics. I'm your host, Mike, and joining me is Chrissy.
Hello.
And Jacob.
Hi.
And Rachel.
Hi, it's definitely not an Inferno here.
29 degrees, that's impressive. I have no idea what it is here.
It feels like 17.
I don't either.
It's cold. And freezing rain, and yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, look at this. Winter Storm Callie turns deadly in Oregon.
Residents told to stay home. You hear that? Stay. Just don't leave. Don't leave the house.
Seattle residents told to stay home. Seattle's not in Oregon, last I checked.
Yeah, I know Seattle gets a little north more.
35 degrees outside right now? Nice. Totally not going out there. This weather report brought to you by the As Seen on TV podcast. Anyway, on topic now.
Yes.
Where did we leave off last week? This episode hit me, the ending of this episode slapped me upside the head, so I don't even remember where we left off. All right. Eli.
They came back through the portal.
Right, they came back through the portal. And Ada was making a brain.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we know where that brain went.
I think we do too. I mean, this whole episode, Director Mace is, making hints like if Ada doesn't, if she doesn't pull her weight, we're going to dismantle her. And I was getting the impression we're going to dismantle her anyway.
No.
Yeah, right?
I mean,
At this point, it's going to be, bitch, I'd like to see you try.
Mm-hmm. But he had the greatest point. Does anybody remember something called Ultron?
I know, right?
But this is different, you guys.
I know it's different, but she is different. This robot is different.
Yeah,
but
for one, it's a she.
Yeah, but what Radcliffe did is no different than what Tony did.
Pretty much. And things were going
Which
well.
is a problem.
Right.
This time it worked out. This time it didn't go all megalomaniac or so we think. Yet.
Well, there's only one right now.
Right, and the mistake that they made was they let her read the book.
That was the mistake, right? She probably would have been absolutely perfect.
But had she not done that, we wouldn't have gotten Coulson and Fitz.
It's a catch-22.
Yeah, Coulson
you're
and Fitz.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Coulson and Fitz would be in hell, and
guys, it's a TV show. We know what's going to happen.
Of course, yeah.
Everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to be, not everything's going to be fine.
It's going to be fine?
People will live. Some people.
I literally wanted to go back and figure out when exactly she got a hold of May. I'm like, when did this happen? Was it the whole time?
I was trying to figure it out.
Because she has a gash on her head. So I'm trying to figure out, when did she have her? When did she was able to get her? I don't.
It had to have been after she made the brain.
Yeah. Definitely.
But I don't know when after she made the brain.
I didn't see an opportunity in this episode for her to, grab her.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
If Ada's walking the halls of S.H.I.E.L.D. or whatever, May could have just turned a corner and then the switch could have been made. It could have been made anywhere.
Yeah, she could have, May could have just turned the corner and bop.
Yeah, she's injured and she's hooked up to an IV, so she's unconscious, and so who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows, indeed. But, she's never going to be able to share that bottle of scotch with Coulson because a robot just did.
Yeah,
well, and also I thought it was
better not drink that whole damn thing.
That May went on basically babysitter missions in this episode.
This episode was an interesting one. Babysitter missions. That's fine. Sure.
Which is kind of, it's like, okay, wouldn't you be on the front line kind of thing? But
So,
now we know why. Maybe she wasn't programming yet. She was still downloading the kicking ass program.
So Jeffrey Mace, we got a nod to his comic book alter ego, the Patriot. And, he was even wearing, a mock-up of the armor, pretty much, this episode. So that
with the
probably...
S.H.I.E.L.D. logo instead of...
with the S.H.I.E.L.D. logo.
A lot of comic references.
Yes.
Including the
reference to Daisy as
as the director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Director of S.H.I.E.L.D.
In the comic book.
In the comic book version. Like, really? Seriously? Like, you guys just did that?
They did. They did.
That's what they do.
I feel like the show has finally closed a loop because they're self-referencing how ridiculous the whole "Hey, Coulson died" mentioned every episode, to the point where even Coulson mentioned.
Did they mention it in this one?
Yes.
Because when he shows up, Eli turns around from the box and goes, "Agent Coulson, you should be dead."
You should be dead.
And he's like, "Yeah, I get that a lot."
Yeah, I was like, oh God, not again. I thought we went through this already.
It's like,
we're going to go through this every time.
Every time.
It's still
we were over this in the first season. But no.
Look, the Avengers still don't know that he's alive. He's going to show up one day in, Avengers.
Okay,
4,
it's like everyone else knows Coulson's alive except for them. What are they living under a rock?
Don't know. They don't know because... I don't know.
I don't know. How do they not know?
Well, I know the reason why, because behind the scenes stuff. But yeah,
one of
them. How
them
do they not know?
Feasibly had to have figured out by now. I mean,
Steve should know.
I mean, Steve, I don't think his clearance was high enough to be informed of that.
But the thing is, they released all of the files of S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra to the public. Everyone in the world should know about Project Haiti.
They released all of the files, but they're not unredacted. They're still redacted.
There is that.
So something as classified as Tahiti would be completely redacted.
I mean, but still, Coulson running around doing all this shit.
I know. How do they not know?
You would think,
how do we not hear about that? There was a tentacle monster thingy that Coulson went up against. People need to hear about this stuff.
I can understand almost all of the Avengers not knowing, but Natasha and Tony probably would have found out.
I was just going to bring that up. Natasha
I don't think Tony knows, though. I don't think Tony knows. He's probably drunk on a couch somewhere. He don't know shit.
But you would think one of them would have figured it out.
Yeah, right? One of them has to figure it out.
Hasn't Lady Sif told Thor?
Well, Coulson told her not to, and she's a lady of her word. So
but come on.
I have a feeling it would slip.
I don't know. Lady Sif
Son of Cole is alive.
Person of integrity.
I don't know. I just find it funny that none of everyone else knows he's alive, but them. It's like, really? Are they living under a rock?
Coulson, you're dead.
Coulson, you're dead.
Indeed, you're dead. So Eli's plan is use a hunk of plutonium to generate power into that little quantum box.
Oh, the dude spitting up the rocks.
Oh, that was the other fun. Yeah, it's like, I hope you accept diamonds.
It's like,
oh my God.
No, you're passing gallstones, but in the wrong way.
I'm just thinking okay.
You'll have to cut the rest of them out of his lungs.
It's like, he's spitting up diamonds. Okay, so he has not graduated from carbon yet. He's still just making carbon.
That's true.
Very valuable carbon, and he killed the guy with it, but...
More complex carbon.
They were coming back up. It's like,
yeah. And then he, his whole, I'm a god, I'm, creating matter from nothing, and Fitz,
you ain't no god.
Fitz is having a shit fit about this, you can't create or destroy energy and matter and all that stuff,
You can if you're stealing it from another dimension.
Correct.
Yeah, right.
But
But it's still coming from somewhere.
We just want to fuck with Fitz more, so don't tell him that.
Well, they did get told, but he didn't believe it. He was just like, no.
And Brian Griebel in chat says he was a little disappointed with what they did with Robbie's uncle, since they basically just turned him into another Ultron.
Robbie's uncle? Turn him into Ultron?
No, I gotta, agree and disagree with that. I agree. I am disappointed with what they did with Robbie's uncle, because they built him up, as of the end of last episode, he did seem like he's a god. He can generate any kind of matter from anywhere. He's, seemed like he would be a really good, super-powered villain for a good chunk of the season. And now by this episode, it's like, no, you're not that special. You're just stealing energy from another place, and it's causing massive earthquakes. And, oh wait, you're done by the end of this episode.
Well, we don't know if he's done or not. We just know that
he got set on fire and was in the process of vaporizing before they got, sucked down into the portal.
Well, he's gone for a bit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We don't know exactly.
Probably going to take.
I'm just going to say, because of way what of the power, quote unquote power he has, we don't know exactly how it affects his actual body.
Where we last saw him, he was falling into a portal in the floor while being incinerated by the spirit of vengeance, and a nuclear bomb was in the process of going off.
Well, yes. But in the comics, Eli is the spirit that inhabits Robbie. So what if Eli comes back as a spirit of vengeance, and then we have two Ghost Riders fighting each other?
That'd be cool. They just get into giant monster trucks, and they just ran into each other. And it's like they can't do anything because they're so evenly matched. They just keep running into each other, and then they get out of the car, and then they just run over each other with the car, and this shit ain't working.
And then they just keep hacking at each other with flame weapons.
And then everyone's sitting there filing their nails. When is this going to end?
Yeah. I have put the money on Robbie.
By the way, did you know Coulson was dead?
Oh my god, no way.
He gets
was the team in danger?
Oh, God. So Brian Griebel replies with, Ultron had the same goal as Robbie's uncle. And is made dead. No, she was alive at the end.
Yeah, no, she had an IV in her, and she was still breathing, and
Mm-hmm.
She was unconscious.
But,
we don't know exactly what was wrong, how, what, when, why, and how. Yeah, we don't know any of those.
Ada now has the perfect level of trust with everyone because she did what she was programmed to do. She took bullets for the team.
Yeah.
She stepped in front of Fitzsimmons and, got shot twice.
Mm-hmm.
I do love the fact
bleeding.
she's like, I'm not bleeding out. That's just
it's like, don't worry.
Special effects.
It's like, don't worry. I'm not going to bleed out. The blood is synthetic. It's purely for show. As is the pain.
Well, the pain is real.
Well, I was programmed, I have to seem human. I was programmed to, experience pain. It sucks.
Which is terrible. That's such an awful thing.
And
why would you do that?
Hey, Radcliffe apologized. Hey.
Well, I understand why he did it, because if he did want her to pass as human, and if she got burnt or hurt, and she never expressed any pain over it.
You can express it, but don't actually hardwire it in there.
Yeah, exactly. There should be a switch for that, like Data's emotion chip. You could take it out if you really want to.
Yeah, see, I guess to truly pass every test, gotta make him as human as possible, even feeling pain.
Yeah,
it sucks.
Hoo-ha, everything.
She does have a hoo-ha that we know of.
Anyway, yeah.
Well, you'd have to ask Fitz. He's the one starting.
Yeah. Simmons they probably had a stern talking after that happened.
A
stern talking too. Oh boy. So Daisy is out of the shit. So she's got brand new gauntlets that are almost perfect. She can actually sense earthquakes now before they happen. And she is no longer a vigilante running from the law, thanks to Director Mace, who just seems to be everybody's friend this episode.
Bitch.
I'm your buddy, oh pal, oh chum.
He's everybody's friend, but you can tell each and every time it's because it benefits him.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to say he's that selfish, because he does care about the organization.
Or the agency.
Exactly, yeah.
And you know what
that did? Benefit benefited S.H.I.E.L.D. to say, hey, she's been working with us this whole time.
Because it was,
Kind
as
of-
he put it at the end, that was very clever. It took away all of Senator Nadir's leverage against him.
Yes.
Like, that, the blackmail she had over him, gone. Done. And, Daisy can actually, like, show her face in public and not be like, it's Quake! Oh, no!
Oh, being like the reporters? Oh, my God. You would think they, like, saw freaking Marilyn Manson on the freaking street.
Like, you're running... Oh, my God, she just flew out of the sky. Let's run up and get the scoop. Let's forget about the fact that this is a, Inhuman that
There's
can
something else
generate
going on.
earthquakes. Like...
I don't know. It was just like, really?
Really?
No, she's
Really?
famous now. They're gonna write a book and everything.
I do like when the Mace gave the interview to the reporter over the phone. It was pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, yeah, okay, bye.
Thank you for your time. I gotta go. Bye.
Yeah.
Oh, the last thing we really gotta mention is the fact that Mac and Yo-Yo finally,
Finally.
Mac finally made up his mind, is what we should say.
Yeah.
Because Elaine has
Yo-Yo
been down
has
for that.
Yeah, she's down. She's down for everything.
I just
And
love the
she's
fact
been-
that she's like, I can't read minds. It's like, you already knew. Don't give me that shit.
I was so scared.
Yeah, but he
scared.
gets
I love Yo-Yo.
I know he
Yeah.
needed to tell her. But the fact that she's like, I can't read minds. It's like,
Well, it
bullshit.
wasn't even that he needed to tell her. It was that he was trying to be professional, and to her that seemed like he was put
Fuck
off by her.
That shit. No.
Yeah.
Get your lady. Get your lady.
Exactly. And it happened, so we're fine.
We're fine. And
the whole entire episode, he was like trying to protect her, like right after she got like burned in the fire, and he's
She's
like,
been
"You're
burned
not,
before.
you're not, you don't need to go." But she's like, "Dude, back off."
Yeah.
yeah, like, seriously, man. But,
After seeing Yo-Yo, I noticed something. I remember, what was that guy's name? The other Inhuman that can melt metal. What was his name?
Oh,
Joey.
Joey.
Yes.
Where has he been? I miss him. I know he chose to left, but I miss him.
They mentioned his
just-
name at one point, I
I
thought.
think he went back to his family.
He did.
Yeah, he
he
did.
did. But I
He went back to his boyfriend.
he was a great. I liked that team, and I know one of them's gone, but I got another one gone.
I liked him too, and, I mean,
We can use him.
I can understand why he left. Now he finally controlled his ability to not spontaneously melt the building.
Yeah, but now he doesn't want to help. But guy, we come back for like an episode. Come on, tell us what's
Come
going
back,
on.
come back.
Did you ever
Joey.
did you ever get married? What happened with that guy you were on a date with in the car that you left? How is he doing? Did you go back? Was he waiting in the car that entire time?
Yes.
And I want that guy to come back because I know that actor who played his boyfriend because he was on Power Rangers. So
Oh, no. Things work out. Are you guys doing good?
yeah, it's like they come together. Power Rangers, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. crossover. You admit to each other, yeah, I'm an Inhuman. Oh, that's okay. I'm a Power Ranger.
ABC, get on that shit.
We can
Yeah.
deal with this.
I can deal with it. Megazords in Marvel, I'm good.
Mhm.
I'm down with that.
I'm a little old for
The only thing that disappointed
Power
me,
Rangers.
at the end there was no sarcastic quip from Coulson towards, Mac and Elena, like, wow, about time. Or, something like that.
This whole episode, Coulson was kind of on edge. He was like pissed off at Mace for what he was doing, and and basically, that everyone's pointing out that he's not the director, and no one knows exactly the exact reasons why he gave it up because he's not telling anyone. So I don't know. He just seemed on edge this whole entire episode, like he was just short to snap at people.
I mean, Mace did have a really good point. Like, you appointed me director, yet you're still acting like him. Like,
Mhm.
And then also the fact that, Mace was keeping secrets, which were to protect the organization, with Simmons going off and the senator blackmail and all that shit.
hmm
But I still think there's something else. He's keeping
Yeah, there's
something that he
there
shouldn't
is.
be.
hmm
Because we
It
know
definitely feels
he's
like
been
it.
lying about being that kind of hero that he's perceived to be. Because he didn't do whatever he did in Vienna.
Vienna, yeah.
Vienna?
It
Yeah.
was, he rescued when Bucky, air quotes, blew up the Sokovia Accords or whatever the building, whatever was going on.
It was Zemo. We all know it's Zemo.
We all know it was Zemo. When Zemo blew the place up, apparently he supposedly rescued a bunch of people or shielded some big shot from harm or whatever.
Captain America probably did it, and
He
never
wasn't
took credit for it.
Or
Steve
Like
Yeah.
I just
was-
wanted to make reference to that he's just a
Yeah.
Captain America poser.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
And with them, and with Captain, and with, well, not Captain America anymore. With Steve gone, under the radar now. The world needs another Captain America.
hey,
isn't it like in
Could
the
happen.
comics? Was that Mace turn into? Captain
Yeah,
America?
he was posing as Captain America, but the government did that because like the world needed Captain America, but they didn't need like a guy to actually go and do stuff. They just needed a face. So people would be.
It sounds like what he's doing now.
it's pretty much what he's doing now, except
Sounds
he's an
like
Inhuman.
what Steve did before he went into the army. He was
That's exactly what it
selling bonds.
We should do that again.
Buy war bonds.
Yes.
Do the Captain America tour again.
Yeah,
All right.
so
Fantastic.
I Coulson's hiding something. So
So is Mace. Everybody's hiding
so is
something.
Mace.
They're all hiding something.
Anyway, 3 things we have to talk about that don't involve this episode. The first one is this very, very cryptic synopsis for next episode. That is also the voiceover. The voiceover for the promo and the synopsis are the same. I can't find anything else. And it is, he created a life model decoy, and in the next astonishing chapter, S.H.I.E.L.D. will pay the price.
I wonder what that
Dun,
means.
dun, dun. And also,
I don't
there
know.
we're getting those little mini series on the ABC.
I was gonna... That was
Yeah.
number 2. Number 2
Oh, sorry.
is there's a
Yeah.
6-part
Wait.
digital series called Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Slingshot. It's premiering on December 13th, they said on the ABC app, probably other places. And it's
It's
about
the-
a secret
The
mission.
website.
Yeah.
It's gonna be on the website.
It's about a secret mission that Yo-Yo was sent on.
That's gonna be
Good.
exciting.
My girl.
I want to see her.
Get it.
And
Yeah.
I don't know if this is news to anybody else. It was news to me when I read it. Confirmed 100% that in this fall coming up, there is going to be a 10-episode Inhumans series on
Yes.
ABC about Black Bolt and the royal family.
Yeah.
Ah!
I guess that
knew
was
about
news to
this.
you, too.
Yes.
No, I mentioned this last week, didn't I? Did I not? Oh well.
We mentioned the
surprise.
royal. Yeah, I know. Surprise.
Okay, well, there was plans for an Inhuman movie.
Mm-hmm.
That has that's not a thing anymore.
It got delayed
Oh,
twice.
Yeah, which is
This-
unfortunate. This is better
Thing
though.
That's coming out in IMAX.
Yeah, they said the
that-
first
the
2
2-hour
episodes.
Yeah, first 2 episodes. I mean, that's basically our Inhuman movie, kind of. But yeah, it's a 2-hour pilot. And we're gonna have more time for these characters to grow. So like, we can't we'll have the entire royal family, and I guess having them in a movie won't flesh them out as much. So having them for a full series might actually be beneficial for them. And it's not, from what I hear, it's not going to be connected to S.H.I.E.L.D. that much. It's really about them, like their own society, the Inhuman society that they've made.
See, I didn't know it was coming out so soon.
Yeah,
What
it seems
was.
like ABC is trying to compete with Netflix, kind of thing. Them starting to do this. I'm
They
like,
should.
It
They're not.
doesn't-
They don't really
I
have
mean,
to compete.
I'm
It's
all for
Marvel.
it. That's
They don't have to
fine.
compete. It's all Marvel Studios. It's the
Yeah.
same.
but they're not really making money off of it because it is on Netflix and not on their own channel.
But they're doing well.
They
so-
No,
are
I'm talking
making-
about the network, not Marvel. Talking about the network, like ABC is not.
Yeah.
Marvel.
Well, maybe you should bring Agent Carter back, and then people.
Yeah,
will
I know,
I'd
find-
like
right?
to also point out that Marvel and ABC are both owned by the same parent company,
Yeah.
and that is Disney.
Yeah.
So it really
Oh.
doesn't matter at the end of the day. Why did I think there was something else to mention?
There is, because the weird cryptic promo is not the only thing we have to talk about with the LMD part of the season. The picture of the team for the next half of the season has each character has their own panel, and the only one lit up is May, which means as we go through, more characters are going to be lit up because we're going to find them being replaced by robots.
Yeah.
Did you not notice that?
That is gonna. I feel like it's gonna be very. What am I thinking of? What sci-fi series am I thinking of?
Cylons!
Yeah, that's the obvious one, but it's not Cylons. I'm thinking of something else.
I was gonna say Battlestar Galactica, but
It's not Star Trek, is it? No, it's not.
Elaborate?
You'll think. You'll think about it.
It's not. No, I cannot remember this for the life of me. But I remember this one thing vividly, where there are people on a spaceship, and there are these aliens that can. They're like alien robot thingies. I don't really know what they are, but they can like change into other people. And in order to know who's human, they cut themselves to see if they bleed red. And if you don't, then you're the whatever the thingy is.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
Was used in Star Trek. It was used in a number of things.
It's not Star Trek though. It's not Star Trek.
It was an old movie. I know. I know what you're talking about.
I can't remember for the life of me. Well, anyway, I don't think now that you mentioned that with May's the only one lit up and everybody else is like not.
Because we know she's an LMD.
That's probably going to be Ada's plan. It's not going to be pure evil. It's going to be replace the team with LMDs.
So they don't. Yeah. So she's doing something
safe.
good, you guys. Yeah,
Yes!
exactly. This is her. This is her idea. This is what she thinks is a good idea. I mean, on paper, it's probably a good idea, but
it's kind of. She's pulling the iRobot with the AI Vicky did in that. And then it turns out they weren't robots at all. The team were actually Skrulls in disguise. And we're going to have that whole Skrull and Kree thing. Do that. They're going to go. She noticed they were Skrulls in disguise and decided to make them into robots. Yeah, exactly. That's what they're doing. That's what the next season is. I'm joking, but... if I called that, okay, mark this. If next season actually does that, if this show is picked up for another season.
Is this your Peter Pan theory?
This is my Peter Pan theory.
On another tangent, Daisy got her lanyard.
Oh, that's right.
It's
her
blue.
Lanyard.
It's blue.
Wow.
What does that mean?
I don't know. That's probably the bottom of on the color spectrum.
I don't know. Everyone's like, we don't know.
We don't.
Blue. Fitz is like, what does that mean? Fitz. We don't know. And
nobody corrects circle, him. Giraffe, whatever.
Nobody corrects him, including Simmons, who pretty much, made the whole thing up.
She's like,
okay, here's the thing. Theoretically, the rainbow of security makes sense. Because you have the primary colors on the bottom, and the mixed colors are what are a mix of what intel they can get. It makes sense in your head, but then when you start giving people colors as badges, it's like, oh, hold on, what does that mean again? What?
Yeah. I can get it. Red.
Can I get a green one? Like, no.
Like, red is soldiers, blue is, science, and...
No, the red is the extra that we get on the episodes, just, the background shield agent that just, gets killed off.
Exactly.
Red shirts, yeah. But you know what the director is? Director's brown.
Director's brown.
Director's poopy brown.
Okay, so we got brown, and then we got
level brown.
Okay, then we got Simmons, who's under that. That's orange, and then
so she could.
Then you got the age. I guess she
got. So if she's orange, then she's a mixture of red and yellow. So what's red and yellow?
I guess red is I think May's a team leader kind of thing, so she's red because and I think the field agents, maybe they're yellow, and then. Blue, what's blue?
Inhumans.
We don't know.
You're an Inhuman, so you're blue because you come from blue people. And then and then red is just the S.H.I.E.L.D. interns.
The S.H.I.E.L.D. interns. Red is the interns.
Yeah, everyone's like, we don't
Oh, of course, yeah.
But she got a lanyard. I was just like, oh God, really?
Red
Poor
shirts.
Pat. Poor Patton Oswalt.
Oh yeah.
There's probably like 10 other ones that we don't know about.
They're all been replicated.
The
They're all
rainbow
over
of
the place.
security. Oh my god. On that note, I think that's our show. Because, yeah.
It's a rainbow.
You're Inhuman.
Imagination.
You're blue because you come from blue people. That's the quote of the night for me. Thank you for that, Jake. Chrissy, where can they find you?
You can find me at Clio Moto on Twitter, Twitch, and Pinterest.
Oh my god. Jake, where can they find you?
You can find me here on YouTube at Jacob Salazar, or you can find me on Twitter and tweet at me throughout the week, throughout the life at ToNoverland. That is TONOWHRELAND. Join the Noverland Society.
And Rachel, where can they find you?
Follow that.
I have to follow that.
Yes.
You can find me on Twitter right here at Savannah17. That's all I got.
You could find me on Twitter contemplating the rainbow escalator. You can find all of us on Facebook, Twitter, Gmail, Google+, MySpace.
Yeah, our colors are right here.
Yep, there you go. All those places, YouTube included, at ASOTV Podcast. You can follow us at those places for some more podcasts, for some of your favorite TV shows, movies, and games. Thank you all for watching, and good night. Or good morning.
It's night for me. It's only 8.